Are you looking for the best pole saws in your budget? Well, in today's video we break down the top 5 best pole saws that are available on the market. I made this list based on their price, quality, durability, and more. To find out more information about this product, you can check out the description below, and also make sure you subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. The 5th product on our list is the BLACKDECKER 20V Max Pole Saw. BLACKDECKER gets a lot of flack for putting out mediocre tools, but in this case, they've outdone themselves for the price point. This is a powerful, battery-operated saw that extends to allow for a generous amount of cutting. It'd be better if it had a smooth slide, but in this case, you've only got the 2 length settings to work with. BLACKDECKER PP 120V Bear Max Pole Pruning Saw. For this saw is lightweight, easy to control, and packs a surprising punch for the 20V battery. The 8 bar is just right for most jobs as well. We found that in practice the battery lasted for quite a while in the field, as it were. We didn't test the manufacturer's claim of 100 cuts in pine since we were cutting apple trees, but we ended up finding ourselves not too worried about the whole affair. It's not perfect, of course. The main problem we found was that the chain needed to be periodically tightened throughout the day. We strongly recommend checking on it after every 5 or 6 cuts just to be safe, but it mostly seemed to slip off the drive gear rather than do anything spectacularly dangerous. Up next in the 4th place is the Oregon PS250 Pole Saw, undoubtedly the easiest to use of all of the pole saws which we put to the test. The Oregon cordless PS250 A6 is near professional quality, and the price tag reflects it. For those willing to shell out the money, however, this lightweight battery-operated pole saw is fantastic. The pole is long to start out with, but even extended fully to the end, we found that the mid-mount on the motor kept it well balanced and made the whole saw both easier and safer to operate than virtually any of the others we tested. Oregon PS250 Pole Saw with 26Ah battery and charger 3 in addition. The build quality on this one is impressive, and the battery life was somewhere between awesome and unbelievable. We got about twice the amount of cuts from the battery, and the charger was much quicker. It's not perfect, of course. The main problem that we ran into is that the saw will derail itself if you cut into things with the tip and cause kickback, but you really shouldn't be doing that anyways. The hook for branch removal is also a bit sketchy to remove if you have the extension in. We found it pulled too hard on the frame. The 3rd product on our list is the Scott's Outdoor Power Tools PS45010S 10-inch 8-amp corded electric pole saw. If you're willing to work with a corded pole saw, then this was the best of the best. Our favorite part: the pole is fully adjustable rather than just having an extension, which makes it quite easy to use, especially when you consider that it's also extremely lightweight. The 10 bar is a nice touch and takes full advantage of the 8-amp motor which powers it. We weren't exactly felling trees during testing, but it was the only one which was able to get through some of the bigger branches we cut, and it did so quite well. It outperformed the only other 10 bar pole saw that we tested by a mile. Indeed, the other one was bad enough we didn't bother to include it despite relatively high ratings in the online retail community. Scott's PS45010S corded electric pole saw 7, but this one, it's a wonder, limited only by your extension cord. We wouldn't call it perfect, but we certainly found it to be one of the best during testing, apart from the inherent limitations of a corded model of pole saw. Mostly, it was kind of a pain to have to push the safety with each cut to engage the trigger. 2nd on our list is the WORX WG309 8-amp 10 electric pole saw. For those looking for something a little different, the WG309 was the best of the detachable headed saws we found. In addition to the 8-pole, giving surprising reach, you can detach the head in order to use it as a small chainsaw for more regular tasks around the home. This double whammy is pretty nice. While it's a tiny chainsaw, in practice we found it worked extremely well in both modes, and 8 is enough to turn smaller rounds into firewood provided you're careful. This was a corded model, however, so make sure you have an extension cord that will reach. Compared to the Scott's model above, it feels a bit cheap in the hand, but our after testing inspection didn't show a significant amount of wear. Our favorite part: the auto tensioning. As the saw runs, it will automatically tighten itself to the correct tension, which can save a lot of time. It's a great little dual-use saw, but of the models that made it to our top positions, it's probably the worst saw. That's not to say it's not a good saw, just that it didn't particularly stand out. Finally, the top product on our list is the DOCAZOO DocaPole 24 in GoSaw. We just had to test a manual pole saw out after running through all of the myriads of powered variations that are out there. After a lot of research, we felt this was the one. It has a well-engineered blade, and an accessory kit is available to extend it to a shocking 24. And it still cuts at that length, albeit it's more than a little bit unwieldy once you've attached all of the extensions. The blade is well engineered, cutting in both directions and having a tri-teeth design that rips through wood quite easily. DocaPole 6 24-foot pole pruning saw 2 all of this together makes it a fantastic pole saw if you're not afraid to lay into some serious work. And that's the only real flaw. It's not powered, so you'll have to hand saw through branches. The extended blade makes it quite a bit easier than you'd think once you get the hang of it, of course. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.